Hey guys, it's B Scott here. Welcome to another episode of Ride Along, B-Man.
What up?
We're going to start with wrestling, and then we're going to do a review of Palladium in Whitby, where we just left.
Yeah.
Where we've been before.
Quite a number of times.
Yeah.
And it's a funny story about that, which we'll get to when we talk about it. But before any of that, actually, I just want to get this out of the way real quick. Apparently this happened back on March 1st, which was like a week ago today, but it was just broken yesterday. That the creator of Dragon Ball and many other anime and manga, Akira Toriyama, passed away.
Shit.
I know, right? That's crazy.
I used to watch Dragon Ball, so that's...
Oh, so there you go. Yeah, so
I know some anime.
Yeah, well, you're not as into it as I am, so I just thought maybe...
Somewhat of Yu-Gi-Oh! I know, yeah. Yeah, like I know the big ones.
Yeah, well, I mean, who
but
doesn't,
I think the smaller ones I don't know.
Yeah.
And
yeah, he was 68, I think they said.
Shit, yeah.
I know, that's crazy, eh?
68, holy shit.
You were on social media all the time. How did you not hear about it?
I think I did, but I just didn't remember. I know the lady who made the back Yardigans died.
Yeah? Fuck. Anyway, rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. You're in another world now. Teach thy dinosaur to ride a ball. Anyway, moving on, I guess. What?
I guess we're just gonna move on from that. We just had to talk about death on the show.
Well, I mean, do you have anything else to say about it?
No.
Okay,
It's just how we awkwardly move on from someone's death. And in better news, all smiling faces. I know, it's weird.
Anyway. Anyway, let's move on to wrestling, I suppose. See what happened. Well, the Elimination Chamber happened, even though it was a couple of weeks old by now.
I think we reviewed that, right?
No.
Oh, I thought, oh yeah.
We did predictions. So everybody who I said was going to win obviously won because WWE is predictable like that. So it's looking like, well, here's the funny part, because it's looking like night 2 is going to be both world title matches for WrestleMania. Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre, and Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. But also, last week on SmackDown, The Rock issued the challenge for WrestleMania Night 1 for a tag team match, playa, holla holla, where he and Roman Reigns will take on Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. If Cody and Seth win, then the bloodline is barred from the building. It's barred from ringside. They can't interfere whatsoever. They're gone. But if Rock and Roman win, then it's bloodline rules, which means anything goes. Rock might pull up a chair and sit next to Pat McAfee. Jimmy might be the special guest timekeeper or whatever he said, something like that. And then, Even Solo might sing the national anthem. even Solo couldn't. Even Solo was cracking up at that one. But and another interesting thing that happened too on SmackDown is The Rock was about to do his famous sign off, and Roman stopped him. Roman's just like, I need one thing from you. Acknowledge me. And The Rock says, yeah, The Rock acknowledges you. And then he said, if you smell what the bloodline is cooking. So apparently it's already happened as of recording, but we haven't seen it yet. Apparently this week on SmackDown, Cody and Seth are going to be there to tell us whether or not they accept The Rock and Roman's challenge for WrestleMania for the tag team match in Night 1. So that's going to be interesting. What else happened? Anything else interesting? We know who the number 1 contender is going to be for NXT Stand and Deliver. It's going to be one-on-one. It's going to be Ilya Dragunov defending the title against the Don of NXT, Tony D'Angelo. So that's going to be a good match. And Carmelo Hayes, apparently he's going to be facing Trick Williams, which, I kind of figured that. So that's going to be interesting. Is anything else happened on Raw? I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, this happened a couple of weeks ago, but they might be setting up a feud between Judgment Day and Imperium. Did you see that? That's going to be interesting if it does happen. And this week on Raw, they're setting up for a 6-man gauntlet match to determine who can face Gunther at WrestleMania for the Intercontinental Championship between Bronson Reed, JD McDonough, Chad Gable, Sami Zayn. Who are the other two? Shoot. Gable, Sami Zayn. I forget the other two. But Ricochet and it's not Miz. Who is it? Well, if it comes to me, I'll say it. But out of those guys, who do you think might win the match and go on to face Gunther at WrestleMania?
I'm not too sure.
Yeah. See, for me, it's got to be between Zayn and Gable as the most likely.
Yeah.
To challenge, but who knows? Could be Bronson Reed.
Well, I mean, Sami Zayn is going through that phase right now, so
yeah, he got that path to us. You know what? That's another thing too. I've never understood why people are like every year it seems at least somebody on the roster like I gotta get on the card for WrestleMania. I gotta get on the card for WrestleMania. That's right. It's still where it is.
The cream soda.
Oh, it's on the floor. I told you that.
Okay, sorry.
So it's like every year somebody's like, I gotta get to WrestleMania. I gotta get to WrestleMania. I gotta get to WrestleMania. Well, then fucking challenge somebody on the card. Challenge somebody in the back. What, you think somebody? What do you think? Like, say Sammy went up to say, I don't know. Oh yeah, that reminds me too. I remember the 6th guy is Shinsuke Nakamura. But Sammy went up to like freaking Shinsuke Nakamura and said, "Hey man, let's have a match at WrestleMania." You think Shinsuke's gonna say no? Well, I mean, he might, but I mean,
is he heel or face?
He's heel.
And he's gonna say no.
Well, still.
You know what he's gonna say? You're not worth my time. That's my term.
But
because like that's the whole point of a heel. They don't think that they need to defend their championship. Because
he's not. Well, he's not a title holder. But I'm saying like it don't matter if you're a title holder. Just go up to anybody, or you could challenge Ricochet. I'm sure Ricochet would say yes.
No. Like I'm saying, Shinsuke's a title holder, right?
No, he's going to be one of the contenders for the Intercontinental Championship.
No, but like you said, if Sami Zayn walked up to a title holder...
I didn't say title holder, I said someone in the back.
Oh, okay.
Sammy walked up to somebody in the back, or he issued the challenge.
Yes, but still, any heel would say no because they're better than them. Because the point of a heel is that you're better than everyone. So they'll make up some excuse, and then they'll make the match.
Well, even still, realistically, like, who wouldn't want to be on the WrestleMania card?
That's true. But I think that they would want to have a better opponent.
I guess, but still, like, it doesn't. We had the same thing with Seth Rollins a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And then, of course, it turns out it was setting up for Cody Rhodes, but, you know.
Like, if I was on WrestleMania and I'm an up-and-coming superstar, I would want to face a big name. Because even if I lose, I lost to a big name performer. Like, I'm going to go off of not active performers as well. Like, if I face The Undertaker, I could be one of the people that made his streak continue if he was still on a streak.
Which he's not, unfortunately. What else was I going to say? I think there's something else. Well, anyway, as far as Raw and SmackDown and whatever go, that's pretty much it, I think. Have you seen Braun Breaker on SmackDown recently? Holy cow, he's been tearing through them. He won his last match in literally one move. He went with the spear and that's it. So what is it, like Goldberg 2.0? Or I guess 3.0 since we had Ryback before. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just recently got WWE 2K24. It's really good. They've improved quite a few things. I really enjoyed playing it. I like the GM mode. I like the showcase is alright, even though it's a little frustrating sometimes to get all the objectives fulfilled. And of course the regular play has been pretty fun, so I've been liking it so far. There's another Nakamoto. That's funny. But I think that was it for that. So let's move on to, unless you got anything else you want to talk about first.
wrestling now.
No, okay. Let's move on to Palladium.
Where we just came from. Whitby location.
It was surprisingly like not empty per se, but it's usually really busy on a Friday.
Especially because it's technically the start of March break here in Ontario, Canada. I would suspect it to be busy, but I'm sure next week it will be. So we've been here before. I think I did a review.
A few times, yeah.
Great place. They have a DJ on Friday night, so they got the tunes booming.
Even the workers are enjoying
I'm
the
sure
tunes.
B-Man will touch on this. For some reason at Palladium, and I also remember Brampton was like this too, it takes them forever to make the food. Like, you waited, Brandon, like, and you can back me up on this. I'd say 15-20 minutes for your food tonight.
I would say it was closer to 10, but yeah.
But to be fair, though, now, here's what I say about that. If a restaurant takes a long time to make your food, that means that they're properly cooking it.
Exactly.
Because if you go to McDonald's and they rush it, it's probably not made right. So that's why, yes, if it takes too long, I get why people complain. But at the same time, at least they're actually cooking the food properly. Or at least we hope they are.
Yeah, well, I would hope so if it took that long.
Yeah. But I've been there before where I've waited, I think the last time before this, I waited 20-30 minutes for a fucking burger and fries.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you want to touch anything on that?
No, it wasn't. Yeah, it didn't. At least it didn't feel. It was a while, sure, but maybe a little over 10 minutes.
And you also discovered a new Coke flavor on the freestyle machine.
Yeah. Apparently they have Coke cream soda, which is, shall we say, interesting flavor.
Yeah.
It's good. It's just, I don't know. Like I said, it's just kind of interesting. It's the best word I can describe for it. And funny thing, like we were just about to leave. And so I went to rinse off my hands because that burger, they have the sauce on there and it drips and it gets all over your hands and everything. So I went to rinse off my hands and then I come out and I see Brandon's playing a game. So I'm like, okay, fine. I'll just play a couple of games myself while I wait for him. So I went to the Pirate Wheel and I just like, what the hey, why not? So I tapped my card, I spun, and I landed on the jackpot, 1,000. I'm like, oh wow, crap! Good
if
thing.
Only it was cash money you won.
I know, right? I was like, wow, I didn't even expect that.
If that was
like
a casino, yeah, but that's not a casino.
Unfortunately. Speaking of casinos, the only casinos I ever go to are like when I get the card or whatever, when I go to the Niagara Falls.
There's actually two out here in Durham. There's Pickering and there's Ajax.
Yeah.
I've been to Pickering. It's really nice. Ajax I haven't been to, so let's check that out.
One of these days.
One day. They actually do shows at Pickering, like big name shows. Like I think Jan Arden was there. Me and my mom might go and see like a version of Grease in August. Yeah, I've never seen a show there, so I'm excited. But yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, I was just like, wow, I'm glad I decided to give it one last spin before I left.
Good for you, bro.
Yeah, that was cool. And there's a lot of new stuff there too, like a lot of new restaurants. There's a Denny's now.
Oh, like in the plaza, yes.
Yeah. There's a Denny's now.
Cinema.
Well, that's been there for a while, but
which we need to check out because I've never been to Landmark, and apparently they're owned by Cinepolis.
I went to Palladium with KJ one time. I think we did Putting Edge too, and it was. He was like, "Do you want to see a movie?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm good."
There's a Sky Zone there too.
Yeah, I haven't been to that. That's not the trampoline park's like across the street or something.
Which one did you go to?
I went to the trampoline park.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there's an indoor skydiving building, but I haven't done that yet.
And there was Scatbush. There was
Jack Astor's. Makimono.
Not Moxie's.
Milestones. Yeah. Well, that's been there for a while though. Some things have been there quite some time. Others just new. So, like the Denny's we mentioned, among other things. So yeah, that was interesting to say the least. Not much else I have to say. What about you? You got a show coming up, right?
Yeah, next Friday, MC King of the Six is performing his song 8LF Freestyle, which is off of the latest album, Long Live the King, and also a bunch of other artists are going to be on it. The link to tickets will be in the description. Sorry, it's next Saturday. It's downtown at
Yeah, you
Rival.
don't want to get the date wrong.
It's downtown at Revival on College. I think it's 682 College. Make sure you come out and support. Also, we have another show coming up this summer. I think it's July 12th, on a Saturday. The GTA Sound Showcase at a private location. DM for more info. It's free. MC King of the Six, Luke Loyal, King Shaggy, Troublemaker, what's the other kid's name? I can't think. T-Dot will all be performing along with a bunch of other. Also Master Ruff will also be performing along with a lot of other great upcoming artists. Shout out to Serenity and Nomads Entertainment who are putting on this event. Again, DM for the location because it's a private location. Also, the kid called Nate. Sorry, I forgot. He will also be on the show as well. So hit us up for the location. It's going to be a super good time. Fuck, that was a lot of information.
I know, right? Wow.
If you have any questions and did not understand a word that I just fucking said, DM me. It's like I always say. If you don't understand something, DM me.
Just slide into his
Don't
DMs.
fucking spread no rumor or no shit. You come to me and you talk to me like a grown adult. Thank you.
Just slide into his DMs.
Yeah, okay then.
Anyway.
Fucking missed a turn.
Whatever. Anyway, I think that about wraps it up.
Yeah, we're almost back in Scarborough.
Well, we are in Scarborough.
We're in Scarborough.
And, yeah.
What's your favorite thing about Scarborough? I know it's awkward.
Oh, I honestly don't know. There's a lot of
Because you grew
cool
up
things
here.
about it.
I grew up in Beaches East Shore. So I don't know.
There's a lot of cool things about it. Honestly, no, I don't really. I like Scarborough Town Center quite a bit.
Yeah. Morningside Park School, which we said
It's
we're always
alright.
going to go play baseball at, and you never did.
It's because Dougie's now all the way up in fucking Young
Why do we
Eglinton.
need Dougie? Just mean you can throw a ball.
Well, then bring it up sometime.
I do, and every time back in the day you said no.
Well, we
I
never-
remember you took me to your chill spot, though, down by the water.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
We should do, like, trail adventures in there and talk
Yeah, maybe.
in the summer. Like, instead of ride-alongs, like, we'll do walk and talks.
Yeah.
Of course, once the weather gets nice. But yeah, that's another option, you know, like we're trying to figure out things to make ride along better, right? So like, it's okay, like you can keep on rolling, like we're at your crib, but just don't so where you live. I want to change, and yes, I know I always say this, and also B-Man does not know what I'm about to say, so this is not planned. I want to make ride along bigger. Instead of a ride along, let's do a walk along through a park and just talk about life and also wrestling and shit. I see other people do it, so why can't we do it? On nice days, obviously if it's raining, we can ride the car. So even a bike along, like if we had like a GoPro, like we could ride bikes and talk, or even skateboard and have a GoPro. And
I do not do well on skateboards.
have you ever skateboarded?
Nope.
I have to see. I actually have to film that. I've never done it either, but I know people who've done it. But you'd have to wear, like, same with me, you'd have to wear the helmet, the elbow pads, and knee pads, because you'd be injury prone like me.
Yeah.
So I was like, what my friend did once, like, he wore shorts. He went on a rail, and he slid down, and he fucking hurt his groin. Bro, he was injured for weeks. Like, it was summer, and he had a t-shirt and fucking shorts on. He fucking injured his groin. I'm like, bro, that scared the shit out of me. I'm like, I'm not skateboarding unless I wear fucking elbow pads and knee pads. I need to be covered. I don't want to get my fucking dick hurt. Because I want to have kids. Anyways,
Well, I
that's
think
enough
you
of
might want
that.
to get a cup then. Anyway. Anyways.
How about you get a jock strap? Anyways.
Anyway. Let's,
I like how you just want to just change the subject. Okay, guys. I think we've had enough of that conversation.
Yeah.
We'll see you in
3
actually,
weeks.
unless this guy does one by himself.
Definitely.
Which I don't care if he does or not, because we're all family. We shall see you when we see you. Peace.
See you.